Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
All right, we get started on the 24-hour temperature cast. It is cold out there this morning. It's still a little breezy out there this morning. It should warm up a little bit better this afternoon. Got a chance to get near 70, and I think overnight tonight into tomorrow, while it's going to be cold again, not as cold as it is this morning and not as breezy as it was throughout the day yesterday. Still not much to see on the satellite radar composite screen. There's really not going to be, I think, over the next few days. Lots of sunshine, dry air. We've got those dew point numbers back in the 20s. It tells us that the air has got barely any moisture in it whatsoever, and that means it's going to be really hard for clouds, impossible to get any rain chances right now. That breeze makes it feel about 5 degrees colder than it is. So while in Tallahassee the temperature at the airport stayed around 45, still feels like it's around 40. In Thomasville we did get down to 37, but it feels like it's only 31. And in Valdosta that 44 is feeling like it's 40. So got to figure it's feeling about 5 degrees cooler than it is, and it certainly is pretty cool out there. Blakely and Camilla 30 this morning, below freezing. In Marianna we're at 33, in Bainbridge we're at 35, and Quincy we're at 37 this morning. That breeze is from the northeast, and it's in that 3 to 13 mile per hour range, and that's probably where it's going to stay most of the day. All of these purple shaded areas are all the freeze concerns. Our second row of Georgia counties, that's where we have some of those, and I think that's for this morning only. That should fizzle out and not be an issue after this morning. Things are going to get a little bit more moderate as we go through the next couple of days. I think more mild is the way we're headed. On the Futurecast, not a lot of clouds coming this way, not hardly any showers coming this way. So we're going to keep things dry all the way throughout the upcoming weekend. In the tropics, we're still watching that same area in the Caribbean. There are some pockets of showers, but that's about all. Nothing that looks like it's coming together just yet, and the chances for any development are actually getting a little bit smaller. We'll continue to monitor what's going on out there and all across the Atlantic Basin, for the Atlantic hurricane season still goes until the end of November. On the Gulf today, small crafts need to be advised. Those winds strong at times, up to 24 knots, seas up to 5 feet, and we'll go with choppy conditions, maybe even rough conditions in the protected waters. 30s and 40s, bright and cold. Sun comes up at 7:52. I think we'll watch those temperatures rise a little farther, a little faster this afternoon. No reason we can't get near 70. So still a little cool. Mid 70s would be more normal for this time of the year, but nothing wrong with a high right around 70. And then tonight into tomorrow, still chilly, but we're talking upper 40s to around 50 chilly, a little different than last night. Here's that 7-day forecast. I do see the 50-80 split or close to it for several days over the next week, but I still don't see any real rain chances over the next week. So all those thirsty lawns, gardens, and greens are going to stay thirsty. Don't forget, this is the weekend. You get the extra hour of sleep. The time changes. Early Sunday morning, we go back to standard time.